Good morning.
Morning, guys.
Team, let's just take a quick moment to make a lot of noise to wake up the entire neighborhood. Let's say good morning to the rest of my folks. Daddy, Hicks, Dan. Good morning. Yeah, ready, so ready. Just start this workout right now. Joey? Oh, you are.
No, good. Quite a rainy day outside there in Cape Town, but definitely going to be warming ourselves up in this Xbox station. Make sure to please share this workout to all your friends and all of those who know are part of us. Let them join in. This is our final Saturday workout for the month of August.
It is our final session for this month of August, leading with myself and Joey here. And like you said, there's a plan behind the madness, right? This entire month has been a mental change, a mental focus for us to kind of bring back that focus on you comparing yourself up against yourself, right? Week one, we've done exactly this. What we're going to do today is the AMRAP session we've done that first week. We're going to do the second session today, really for the fact that we want you to use those metrics that you bring out of the session today to compare yourself in week one.
Exactly, team. And if you did not do the very first Saturday session, which is the instructor AMRAP that we're doing today, team, this is one of those sessions that you'll always be available on your web app. It's going to be available on Facebook. Do the session and do a month comparison in a month's time. I think this is possibly it's a very challenging workout. I do remember doing half of it 4 weeks ago, and
I got the jump.
I'm going to be joining the full one today, team, so we're going to be stuck to you guys. But like I said, use the session today as a nice little comparison in about 4 weeks' time. I think the theme of treasuring yourself and prioritizing yourself and putting yourself first, hopefully kick-started this month, in the month of August, and hopefully it continues for you going into the rest of the year. I mean, we've got about four months and then we hit 2023, team.
It's so soon. I mean, the other day, New Year's. I mean, it feels like 2 months ago we were resolution goals for ourselves and we wiped out the dust from our eyes, and here we are. It's the 27th of August, and that just shows you time waits for no one. So why wait for Monday? I know you're lying in bed. If you just swiped in and you're in bed, I strongly encourage you to listen to these words. Time waits for no one. Get up, get it doing, and do it today. It's all I say.
Team, and this is a full-on AMRAP session. I think it's about 7.
No, it's 6 AMRAP.
6 AMRAP.
7. Yeah,
how many of us are they?
Yeah, 7, sorry.
Team, so make sure once again, like each round you challenging yourself. It's you versus you, and count your rounds as you go. If you get that pen and paper ready right now, please do exactly that. And as we go through them, I think you're already familiar with which instructor has instructed each AMRAP, who will give us a nice lecture all the time, so we can main prepare and know who you need to reprimand.
We won't be playing the guessing game today. I'll give you guys the insights before we go straight into the AMRAP. But team, those who have just joined us, for the session today, all you need is yourself, your A-game, your bench, water, sweat towel, and then if you need a bench to regress certain movement, you have a bench or a little stick handy, and some light dumbbells, right? If you don't have dumbbells, grab some cans. We're only putting that into the session to kind of up the intensity and bring some more resistance to the session. But entirely after that, if you don't need to and you don't feel you want to push for the extra resistance, no weights, it's just rocks.
I think a lot of us over here are actually going to go body weight, so you'll definitely be able to do that as part of this session this morning. I think you might get a little bit FOMO being alone at home and having all of us here. So team, go get your hubby, go get your wife out of bed. Let them join you on our lovely X Marks the Spot workout. Dude, what is X Marks the Spot of this month?
Sorry, I just want to answer a question there. Someone asking, is this session for the advanced? No, it's not. It's for all fitness levels. I am going to speak to low impact and high impact. So this means that anyone will be able to do the session. We're not doing few out the lower impact variations for beginners and intermediate. Just have a look at Joey. He will be showing present the variations of low impact for you. So the session is safe for absolutely anyone to do. And if you do struggle with certain movements, we are here to help you. So please put in the comments so that we can assist you. And hopefully, if I don't see that, so one of the team members comments will definitely give some guidance to how to train. What were you saying? Sorry.
I just asked them, what is after the month of August? What is Xbox Spot mean to you?
After the month of August, I think Xbox Spot for me means I start here. Where do I draw that X? For me, a big thing this entire month has been the mindset. And the reason I say it's been the mindset is like we focused on a lot of different areas within our journey, from being social to the physical to the nutrition. But the most important thing for me, and where it always starts, is up here, is in the mind. If the focus is not right, if I'm not focused on the right thing, I might have a more difficult journey. So it all boils down for me to X marks the spot right here, and this is where I start.
It's a conscious decision that you're making. I think that anything that you are taking on a daily basis, whether it is part of this routine, whether it's part of any other task, still a conscious decision that you make, and it does start there. And the beautiful thing is, a lot of times we feel that we're out of control, where we actually have the most control over our minds. And it's beautiful to take that control. And I honestly, not just because it's been a month of the two of us have done together, but I honestly feel that August has been a month where I have prioritized myself a lot more, gone into more of a routine, and actually fixated on the specific intention I set at the beginning. If it wasn't that monthly routine, absolutely nothing wrong with that. You don't have to wait for September for that to happen. I mean, like you said, draw that in and start. The sooner you start, the better. And the sooner you get going, the better. And there's the every Tuesday performing. And I promise you, we know how fast this month has gone by. And it takes about a month for you to actually get into that routine that Hege says. There's nothing better than ending off a month and I promise you, for your own ego, for your own esteem, it's an absolutely beautiful thing.
It's also, for me, it's not simple, but you're 100% in control of how you feel and react to certain situations. That's what it is. And exactly what Joey said now is that this month has been a month where he's had more opportunity and taken more time to focus on himself. And quick English, very brief explanation. It's a mindset, a change of focus. He's been distracted by whatever it has been that's distracted him. And for me, it is that the focus has been on a lot of other things. I'm not saying that the things you're focusing on is wrong and incorrect, but don't neglect yourself. Don't neglect yourself. Go back to the end where we spoke about prioritizing yourself. Fill your cup, give back to yourself, make yourself happy, because it's very tough for you to, please someone else or make someone else happy if you are struggling. And I'm not saying nutrition is the answer, but it is a great start. It makes you feel so good because you're accomplishing something. You're putting your physical and mental state in such a good position to feel, more positive, in control of what you are actually doing, accomplishing in your life. So it definitely starts with a mindset focus. And like I said, you are 100% in charge of how you feel and react to certain situations. So if you're feeling despondent or you're feeling overwhelmed, it's because we're neglecting the smaller things along the journey, and that adds up. Mentally, we start feeling, that form of anxiety build up because we're not ticking the small boxes, and it feels like you're losing out. It feels like you're missing the mark, you're missing the big mark you've set for yourself. So it is very, very important that you focus on the smaller things first, master that, get it right, because when you get that right, that is a task you've set up for yourself. You've accomplished, you tick those boxes, and you feel great because you've achieved a goal. That's what it is. And then slowly but surely, the big picture just starts falling into place. Battle.
I'm ready for some a nice full energy workout. I mean, this is it's so motivating having all of our these beautiful chefs around us with us guys.
There's a lot of them.
We're gonna get tight squeeze and we're gonna make it work.
We got Adalia. Hello, Adalia. Say good morning. Say good morning.
Morning, everybody. How are you all doing? Ready to rock and roll?
We are so ready. Are you ready?
No, but I'm getting stubborn.
We're gonna have to get.
This is the jet way. Do your best.
Did you do the week one?
And then we're done.
Well, we're going to make sure you last it. Right, good luck. Enjoy it. Well, team, we are just short of our start for this AMRAP session. Joey, I hope you're ready. Team, I hope you are ready. And after the session, if you're feeling up to it, complete that fitness and strength test. If not, do it tomorrow on your Sunday and have a little breather. And let us know how you performed over this month of August. All the best. Let's wrap it up in this next 40 minutes AMRAP session. And don't leave us, because straight after the session, we've got an epic little chat with one of our community members. Stay tuned for that, team. We'll see you guys in 30 seconds as we get ready to wrap up.
Variations and static squats for low impact variations. 3, 2, 1, time on.
All right, let's go. First set. You're gonna warm up AMRAP for 4 minutes. And this AMRAP has been constructed by the one and only Joseph Barreto. Some call him Joseph Barreto, as we know him as Barreto. 4-minute AMRAP starting with 10 hand walkouts, 10 side punches, and 10 high knees. 3 exercises. We're moving for a total of 4 minutes. It's a good opportunity for you guys to slowly build up the pace and just get into the session. With a lower impact, you'll start on your knees, as Joe is showing you right now. On your knees, into a hand walk up to the lower impact. Good stuff. Team, we're going for 4 minutes on the clock, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Time's on. 10 hand walkouts, 10 side-to-side punches, 10 high knees. Like I said, this is your warm-up set. So take your time, move nice and slowly, get the joints nice and warm. We've got Mrs. Catherine Hoovers in the house here. How's my darling? Here we go. We've got our cheerleader in the house here. She's rooting for everyone. 10 hand walkouts, 10 side-to-side punches, and then into 10 high knees. You don't need to use your weights in the first set. Get the body nice and warm. Let's take those joints and warm up that body. For those of you concerned about the Springboks game, don't worry, I'll be a commentator. I'll be come right in front of me here and I'll let you guys get 10-10, that's it. 10 hand walkouts, 10 side punches, and 10 high knees. Here we go. Remember, you're here to compare our results with week 1, right? So I need you to focus on the intensity, focus on the energy, and give me absolutely your best. That's all we can ask for. We just over a first minute. We've got 3 minutes to go, and we are done with this first warm-up set. And as you progress throughout this AMRAP, I want you guys to focus on slowly just start picking up the intensity. Just slowly start building up on that. Come on, can I hear it? Oh, yeah? Yeah. Keep it there, keep it there, keep it there. 10 hand walkouts, 10 side punches into 10 high knees. As you progress throughout this AMRAP, I want you to slowly pick up the intensity. Let's make sure when you go into this next AMRAP that you are warm, because it is called Oh My Legs. You need it. You need it. Right, we are halfway there. That is 2 minutes in, you got 2 minutes to go. Now you're at the halfway mark. Now you can start just pushing it. 10 hand walkouts, 10 side punches into 10 high knees. If you want to, you can now start picking up those dumbbells for your side to side punches. Let's keep it there. Nice and quiet, well focused over here. Love it. Love it. Focus is real here, team. The focus is real, but I like that. Let's keep the thing working. Remember, we finished this week strong, right? The week doesn't end on a Friday. Let's do the job this morning. Let's tick that box and go and have yourself a wonderful weekend. You've got 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. That's 8 seconds, Steve. You can count that on one hand. Not really. Just see if you guys are awake now. All right, we're now on to one hand. 1 minute and 15 seconds. Let's go. 10 hand walkouts into 10 side punches, then 10 high knees. Focus on the intensity now. I want to see a shift. I want to hear your feet rumbling behind me now. You've got 60 seconds to go, team. This is it now. At 100%, you are pushing yourself into this last 60 seconds of this warm-up in the AMRAP. Because the next AMRAP is structured by the one and only. I'm going to actually give you guys a name. Tell me who it is. Oh, my legs. Try again. Oh, my legs. Amy. Oh, my legs. Amy's coming to say something this week, guys. Right, we got 30 seconds to go. The last 30 seconds of this warm-up, this first sector, empty that tank, 10 hand walkouts into 10 side punches, followed by 10 high knees. Our last 20 seconds, and the Springboks just converted 10-3. 15 seconds to go, team. Let's finish strong. Let's finish strong. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Well done. So that is our warm-up done and dusted. So you've got a full 45 seconds to come off this first set. The next AMRAP that will follow, you'll have a full 60 second recovery. Let me know in the comment section how you guys are feeling. The hashtag for the session here is X marks the spot. Team. Now, are you guys ready for this first set? I'm going to go through it with you. So we are working for 5 minutes. For 5 minutes, we've got 4 exercises. You're going to go through 10 half jacks, right? So it's basically just a jump on the floor, you jump in after the leg. Here we go. Then we're going to a squat pulse, right? Squat pulse, or just a normal static squat for low impact. The low impact, you can do a step on the half jack too. And then we're going to 10 reverse lunges to a knee drive. That's 5 per leg. It's a total of 10, all right? And then 10 military step-ups. 10 military step-ups. Right, so you interlock your fingers behind your head, and then you squat down onto your knees, and then standing back up. 10. 10. All right, are you ready? 5 minutes, team, starting with 10 half jacks in a high plank position, jumping in and out of the leg, or you are stepping in and out of lower impact, or you're on a bench. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Time's on. If you are starting with that action, slowly, careful, step it out. You are working for 5 minutes. Now, this is it now. If you've written down those numbers in week 1, I want you to focus on this session, 1 AMRAP at a time. This is your focus now. 10 half jacks, 10 squat pulses, 10 reverse lunges with a knee drive, and then 10 military step-ups. So that lunges is 5 per leg. Everything is 10 in total. Keep it there. The military step-ups will be 5 per leg too. So keep it nice and even. Keep that focus. We are here for 5 minutes. You've got this, team. Stay with me. For this 5 minutes, that's 3 seconds. Keep it there. Keep working, keep pushing, keep challenging. Like I said, the focus is 1 AMRAP at a time. After the AMRAP, you recover. You've got a decent time to recover, and then we focus for the next set. But now we're focusing on this Oh My Legs, designed by Amy. 10 half jacks, 10 squat pulses, into 10 reverse lunges to the knee drive, and then 10 military step up. A total of 10. So if you have to divide it 5, you're a minute and 20 seconds in, team. A minute and 20 seconds in. How are we feeling, Jack? Yeah, how are we feeling? Let's keep it there. Let's keep it there. Remember, for lower impact on that half jacks, you can step it out. So you stay in a high plank position. Step forward with your legs. Step back. Good work. And then on the squat pulses, lower impact, you'll do shorts in the range. You mimic the same movement. You hold on to a chair or something just to relieve some weight and resistance. Do so and shorten that range with squat pulse. And then 10 reverse lunges into a knee drive. Stay slides for lower impact. Slow it down, shorten that range. smaller step, then come forward, driving them through. Keep it up, team. Keep it up. Right, we have reached the halfway mark. You are halfway there, halfway there. How are we feeling for halfway mark? Good stuff. Keep it up, keep it up. Keep working, keep pushing, challenging. Again. Yeah, lower impact of prisoner squat for the swing crab walk. So it's going now. You don't have to go down onto your knees. You just stay in a slight squat position. You step out, step in, while maintaining that lower squat hold position. 10 half jacks, 10 squat pulses, 10 reverse lunges with a knee drive, and then 10 minute step ups. Or you can just do a crab walk for the lower impact. Team, got 2 minutes to go. Our last 2 minutes, 120 seconds. Francis, we can count it on one hand, eh?
Yeah.
Keep it there, keep it there. Right, after the set, I want to hear your fears. I want to feel that energy. Keep it up, team. We got a minute and 13 seconds to go. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Do not stop. Do not stop. If anything, you may slow down. Have your little breaks, but keep challenging. Keep pushing yourself. Keep it up. Keep it up. 10 half jacks, 10 squat pulses, 10 reverse lunges to a knee drive, and 10 military step ups, or you can do 10 crab walks. Keep it there. Keep it there. We're approaching that final 60 seconds now. Final 60 seconds now. We've got 8 seconds in that final minute. Let's keep going. Keep working. Right, last 60 seconds is on now. Let's push it. Let's empty that tank. Work for it. The next AMRAP we're doing, there is no legs involved. So you guys have the opportunity to empty your tank here and just exhaust that muscle group. You got 40 seconds to go, team. 40 seconds to go. Oh, I can see some high energy behind me here. Focus, hard work. Final 30 seconds. Come on! Final 30 seconds. 25. Let's go, let's go, let's finish strong, let's finish strong. You're going to get a full 60 seconds to recover. The full 60 seconds. Got 15 seconds, 15 seconds. Keep it there, we got 15 seconds on the decks. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, oh my legs. Well done, well done. Good push, good push. Remember, write down those the amounts of reps around you completed in this AMRAP, because we are going to compare these results with week 1's results. So write it down. If you've done that in week 1, I advise you to write it down. Well done, proud of you. Now, the next AMRAP we are going to do is a silent static. Dom, by one guess, what muscle group do you think Dom is doing? Core galore. Core and cardio it is. Right. So, a 5-minute AMRAP, we are doing 20 mountain climbers, 20 Russian twists, 50 air skips, and 20 Pilates crunches. 20 mountain climbers, 20 Russian twists, into 50 air skips, and then 20 Pilates crunches where you pull your knee towards the chest and you just point out the other opposite leg. There you go. Right. So you get ready. 20 mountain climbers. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Time's on. 20 mountain climbers into 20 Russian twists. Then we up onto our feet for 50 air skips and then 20 Pilates crunches. There we go. Now remember, team, I want you guys to focus on the rotation. I want you to try and rotate your shoulders more across to the opposite knee and hip, right? So focus more on that rotation than speed. 50 air skips and then 20 Pilates crunches. 5 minutes of work. How we feeling? Great feedback. Great feedback. Keep it at with 40 seconds into this AMRAP. I want you to focus on the energy now. Going down to the floor at that on that horizontal position, naturally the heart rate is going to come down. So what is very important is that skip with the enhanced cardio opportunity, up that heart rate. 20 Pilates crunches into 20 mountain climbers, 20 Russian twists, and 50 air skips. Let's keep that focus. We've gone past our first minute. We are here for a total of 5 minutes. I want you to focus on one thing. Giving me your best effort and just focusing on this AMRAP alone to make it right through to the end of this 5 minutes. A minute and a half in, team. A minute and a half in. 20 mountain climbers, 20 Russian twists, 50 air skips, and 20 Pilates crunches. 20, 20, 50, 20. Let's keep it there. Yeah, for this people in the background here are focused. They're working. They are working. Love it. Let's keep it there. 50 air skips, then into 20 crunches. Now, how can you maximize an air skip? Jump a little bit higher. It's going to give you more. It's going to require more energy from the body. It's going to up that heart rate and it's going to increase your calorie burn. Keep it there. You've gone past the 2 minute mark. You've gone past the 2 minute mark. There we go. Good stuff. Don't neglect that other leg while you step up. I want you to over one leg. Overcompensate. You're going to get sore, you're going to get tight, and you're going to focus on injury. Okay, so let's not overwork one muscle. You're 2 minutes and 30 seconds in. That's your halfway mark, team. Pushing up. 20 mountain climbers, 20 Russian twists, 50 air skips, and then 20 crunches. Okay, so what I'm explaining here in the background now is she's struggling with an ankle. She tweaked her ankle on Wednesday and she did the leg air skips, right? That is fine, but you don't want to overdo it because what she's then doing, she's overcompensating, overworking that muscle, right? She's still got to spend the next week walking on both those feet. So what is then going to happen is she's going to get tight in the calves, the glutes, ITV, the back's going to get tight, and it possibly could expose you to injury. So don't overwork it. Focus on keeping it nice and even. We have gone past that 3 minute mark. Now we're working. Keep it there. 20 mountain climbers, 20 Russian twists, 50 air skips, and then into 20 Pilates crunches. This is the silent assassin. If you can't see her, you should be feeling her right now. So we how you feeling, boy? Yeah. Good. Let's keep working. Let's keep working. We got a minute and 20 seconds. Minute and 20 seconds. Let's keep pushing. Keep that focus and do this for yourself. Good work. Your last 10 seconds. Our final minute, team. Our final minute. Stay with me. Stay with me. Right. You have 60 seconds now. Your last 60 seconds. 20 mountain climbers, 20 Russian twists, 50 air skips, and 20 Pilates crunches. You have 50 seconds. Let's make it to the end. Let's focus. Let's work. Let's drive that energy. Let's your tank. Those legs are resting now. We're working on the cardio. We're working on the core. You have 30 seconds. Your last final 30 seconds. Keep it up. Keep it up. Good stuff. 20 mountain climbers, 20 Russian twists, 50 air skips, 20 Pilates crunches, and your final 15 seconds. Let's push right to the very end. Let's give it your best. 10 seconds now. Finish strong. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Well done, team. Great effort. Now that core should be nice and warm. Slightly higher heart rate with that cardio. Proud of you guys. Let me know in the comment section. Let's connect, and I want to see you guys in that comment section. Give me some feedback on how you feel right now. Now, we are going into our next AMRAP. This next one is the anorak. Of course, Greg, the one and only Greg. So it's a 5 minute push again. We are going for 5 push-ups, 10 high knees, and 5 hop jacks. Right? So not a hop jack, but no, you're jumping into the squat hold. So the mouse club is usually jumping and landing in a squat position. What is that called again? Oh, perfect. Sprawl. Sorry, lost my mind this morning. Right, intro sprawl. 5 push-ups, 20. 5 push-ups, 10 high knees, and 5 sprawls. All right. Very simple. 3 exercises. It's gonna get tough. It's gonna get dark. I want you to focus. When you start a round, you finish the round, and then recover after the round. Team, we're trying at 5 seconds, starting with 5 push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So you'll just show us the sprawl when you get there, right? 5 push-ups, team. 10 high knees into 5 sprawls. Push that high knees. I want you to focus on the energy you put out there. There we go. So a sprawl, you land in that half, and then squat, hold position. You jump up and hold in that squat position. There we go. 5 push-ups, 10 high knees, 5 sprawls. This is the anorak. Good work. Keep it there. Keep it there. We are here for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I want you to focus on the intensity of that high knees. That is vitally important for me. You can slow down the push-ups, you can slow down the sprawls. That is perfectly fine. But when the cardio comes in, I want to see you run it in. I want to see you sprint it in. Big energy there. That's where we just increase and push the heart rate up more to maximize our efforts in this session. Keep it there. 5 push-ups, 10 high knees, into 5 sprawls. Yeah, man, let's keep it there. Good stuff. Lauren, you're crushing it here, my darling. I can just see feet here in the corner.
It's 2 Lawrence, both of us.
Both Lawrence. You all are crushing it. But I'll bring reference to the Lauren here on the front. Keep it there. Keep it there. Good stuff. 5 push-ups, 10 high knees, 5 sprawls. We are a minute and 30 seconds in. Do not look for that door out. Forget about the time. Let's focus on the job and the task at hand here. We are pushing as hard as we can. Like I said, slow down the push-ups, slow down the sprawl. But when you get up for those high knees, it's a sprint. It's a sprint. You want to maximize. You want to push that heart rate. Keep it there. We've gone past the 2-minute mark. You guys are doing excellent. Let's keep it up. Now remember, for the lower impact on the push-up, refresh that exercise, feet to the floor. If you still struggle with that, then increase, go onto a bench or a chair, making sure that whatever object you're leaning on is higher than your waist, right? Which is going to reduce the load and the weight a lot. Right, we're halfway there. 2.5 minutes to go. Wow, look at that. Keep it up. You guys are doing well. Just focus on pushing through. If you need to take a little breather, take a breather, then get back into it. We are here for a total of 5 minutes. You want to work as hard as you can. Right? Your best effort is good enough. That's all we can ask for. Keep it up, team. Keep it up. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. Do not think about how far we still have to go. Let's rather focus. Change that focus on my form, my technique, my intensity. Because when you wipe out your eyes and the focus is on other things, you will see time flying by. You've got 1 minute and 40 seconds to go. Keep it up. 5 push-ups, 10 high knees, 5 sprawls. All the intensity in that high knees. I want you to drive that. You can slow down on the push-ups and the sprawls. But when you're up with the high knees, if they sprint, those knees come up to your hips. Nice and high. Let's drive it. You've got 1 minute and 20 seconds to go now. This is the anorak, designed by the one and only Gregory. How are you guys feeling? What are you guys feeling? Feeling the chest, the cardio, feeling the legs? What is working right now? Arms, shoulders, chest, lungs, everything. We are working. Right, we're our final 60. Final 60. Let's push it. Now I want to feel the energy. I want to hear those seconds when you're running. Let's go. 50 seconds. 50 seconds. 5 push-ups, 10 high knees, a high intensity. It's a sprint into 5 sprawls. You got 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Let's keep it there. We are nearly at the end. We are nearly done. We are approaching our final final 3 AMRAPs. That's 15 minutes left, team. Last 20 seconds. Let's go. Push it to the very end. 5 push-ups, 10 high knees, 5 sprawls. I want to see that energy for the very last second. Here we go. Bring it home. Bring it home. 10 seconds. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Well done, team. I love that. I'm just carrying on running. I do that sometimes too. Doesn't mean anything. You're still working, which is very important. I'm proud of you guys. Well done on that. Done very, very well. How are you feeling, Wayne? He's dripping. He's dripping. All right, so that was the anorak done and dusted. Our 5 minutes is the Queen of Darkness. The Queen of Darkness. Look at that. I said Queen of Darkness. All right, Queen of Darkness, 5 minutes, which is going to be more of a little strength and cardio focus. So we're going for 50 star jumps, 20 squat thrusters, and 10 burpees. Now, team, let me tell you something. The thing I like about this set is that there's 50 air skips. And that 50 air skips is going to give you the opportunity to rest the foot and rest the arms. Trust me, focus on those 3 exercises at a time. When you start, finish, and rest after a round if you need to. Go. We're going for 5 minutes, starting with 50 star jumps. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I mean 50 star jumps for a set jump. Star jump, sorry. What did I say? It's something already called the skill, man. Alright, 50 star jumps, 20 squat thrusters. This is where those weights come in to add more resistance. If you don't want to add weights, you don't need to. It is still going to be effective. You're mimicking the same movement with no resistance, right? Lower impact, we are doing a step jack. We're just stepping it out, but still in the same movement as a star jump. Then 20 squat thrusters. Just squat down, Greg. Squat down. And then 10 burpees. 50 star jumps, 20 squat thrusters, and then 10 burpees. Keep it there. Oh, the house is coming down. The house is coming down. 50 star jumps, 20 squat thrusters, and 10 burpees. Team, this is a power set. In this AMRAP, I want you to focus on that squat thrusters. I want to see you getting nice and deep, floating up, pressing those weights through the roof, and then straight into our 10 burpees. Or chirpies. You don't have to jump the burpees out, you can step them out, even though you're on the floor. You can step out, push up, jump, drop to your knees for the push up, and then back up, and then step in. Or you can start in a higher impact and then slowly start to reduce the intensity. Keep it there. Lauren has just broken this entire roof. Well done, Lauren. You literally are bringing the roof down. Keep it there. Keep it there. Keep working. Right, we're approaching our first 2-minute mark. We've got 3 minutes to go. Team, 3 minutes to go. Do not let that time scare you. Let's focus now on 50 star jumps, 20 squat thrusters, and 10 burpees. Let's get it done. Let's focus. Let's work. I know you might feel like this is the time now where you start slowing down. This is normally the time where you start looking for that exit. I am challenging you now to change your focus, change your mindset. If you're feeling that you can't complete this now, I want you to change that focus. Change it. Force it. You've got 2.5 minutes to go, team. 2.5 minutes to go. Let's work for it. Let's work for it. We're nearly there, guys. We are approaching the end. After this, we have 2 more to go and we are done. We are done. Stay with us, team. Stay with us. 50 star jump, 20 squat thrusters, and into 10 burpees. Right, 120 seconds to go. That's 2 minutes. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Yeah, there's some strong people here. There's some people are feeling strong still. We've got less than 2 minutes to go now. Less than 2 minutes to go, team. Forget about the time. I want your focus to be on your intensity, be on your efforts, right? Focusing on your technique. Do not affect that technique as you get tired. Rather regress, guys, so that you're still working effectively. You've got a minute and a half to go. Good stuff. Let's keep it there. 50 star jumps into 20 squat thrusters and then 10 burpees. Whether you're doing a chirpy or a full burpee, or you're stepping out the burpee and progressing that drop movement to your knees, I'm happy with that. As long as you're moving, that is my challenge. For you to move for the full 5 minutes. Right, our last 60 seconds. The last 60 seconds, Lauren, you got this. Let's go. Let's push it. I can hear Rosin here behind me just playing all the millies around here. 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds. This is where you turn up that energy now. This is where you push it to the end. So you keep that focus and you work for it. You work it. You push it. Stay with me. Stay with me. This is our final 25 seconds. 25 seconds. Let's get it done. 20 seconds. We've even got some people on the back there in the garden on the other side. Got a gel there by the pool. In 10 seconds. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Well done. Quick shot up there. How we feeling, guys? Really good. They're feeling great. They're feeling wonderful. They're ready for another 7 AMRAPs. Love it. Now, the next one is self-explanatory, is the power lifter. Edgar taking us through the next 5 minutes. Right, the focus here is 15 squats, 10 push-ups, and 15 deadlifts. Right, 15 squats, 10 push-ups, 15 deadlifts. Okay. If you don't have weights for the deadlifts, you do not need weights. That is perfectly fine. Just maintain the same position and when you do that movement, and you would be all good. Now, the difference between a squat and a deadlift, but when you're deadlifting, right, the first movement here is to drop hips at the hips, down to the knees. The moment your hands reach your knees, you sit. Keep that time where you sit and you up. The focus here now for me is, this is not a false AMRAP, right? I want you in the deadlift to go down. I want you to go down for 5 seconds. 5 seconds, right? And then we go up for 1 second. Right. Starting at the top in 3, 2, 15 squats, 1, let's go. 15 squats, 10 push-ups into our 15 deadlift. Remember the deadlift? I want you to take 5 seconds to go down. So that eccentric movement is 5 seconds, 1 second up. Okay. Remember, the first thing you do is hinge at the hips, push your bum back, 15 squats, 10 push-ups, 15 deadlifts. I want to see all of you in sync. And that's 5 seconds out. I'm going to count you down. Okay. Let's keep it there. Into 15 deadlifts. All of you turn towards the building. Give us a side angle there, please. There we go. And let's go. 5 seconds. So it's one movement. There we go. Hinge at the hips. Slowly. Lauren, that's the RDL, man. This is Lauren. Other get it? Yeah. Squat down. There we go. So Lauren was doing a very nice RDL. This was, remember, the focus is you bend at the hips, push your bum back. The moment your hands hit your knees, you sit down. Okay. If you're feeling that it's a little bit tight in the back, stand in a wider leg stance for me and shorten the range. You don't have to go all the way down. 15 squats into 10 push-ups, followed by 15 deadlifts. Keep it there. Oh, just lost my lines. Keep it up, team. Keep it up. Just going to put my light back on. You guys keep working. 15 squats into 10 push-ups, followed by 15 deadlifts. Excuse me for putting my light back on. 6 squats, 6 push-ups, into 50 deadlifts. How we feeling? How we feeling? Feeling great. That's the response. Feeling great. Let's keep it there. We are here for a total of 2 minutes. We've been moving for, 5 minutes. We've been moving for 2 minutes. We are nearly there. We are reaching the final stages of this workout. Keep that focused on why we are here today. Let's push for that. 10 push-ups, 15 deadlifts. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. 15 squats, 10 push-ups. Good work, let's keep it there. All right, my last is gonna come back very soon. We've gone past the halfway mark. We've gone past the halfway mark. After this, we've got one more AMRAP left. That's all you have. That's all you have. I promise you. You've got the entire weekend to go and rest. This is it now. This is it now. Let's go. I know your body is screaming. It doesn't want you. You can feel it. But I want you to focus on pushing that boundary a bit. Give it a little bit more. There we go. We're back. Thanks, Joey. Right, 2 minutes, team. 120 seconds is all we have left for this final AMRAP. What did I say? Oh, minutes. I mean seconds. Sorry. 15 squats, 10 push-ups, 15 deadlifts. The next one we're doing is going to be a shoulder core focus. Let's go, team. Let's go. You got a minute and 30 seconds to go. A minute and 30 seconds to go. 15 squats, 10 push-ups, and 15 deadlifts. Slowing down those deadlifts, I want you to take a full 5 seconds to go down for 1 rep and then up for 1 second. Slowing it down with that eccentric movement is really going to put a lot more tension on that muscle. It's going to work you more, right? It's going to be more effective because we don't have heavier weights to pull and add more resistance to that movement. There we go. So Joey, don't stop it. Just keep doing it. Look at Joey, stop and then sit. I don't want you to stop. And sit. There we go. So the moment your knee gets to the knee, sit. There we go. So have it one movement, slow it down a bit, and you're good to go. 15 squats, 10 push-ups, 15 deadlifts. You have 40 seconds to go. 40 seconds is the final 40 seconds. And we're finishing off with our final AMRAP and we are done for the day. How we feeling? Ja man, hulle is wakker. There. 25 seconds, guys. 25 seconds. Let's push the very, very last second. Give yourself your best effort. You owe me nothing. You owe me nothing. This is for you. You woke up for one reason. To give it your best effort. Otherwise, you could have still been sleeping right now. 8 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Got a full minute to recover. Well done. Let me know in the comment section how you guys are feeling. Our next set, we are going into mine, of course. We're going for 10 sit-ups, 10 dips, 10 penguin taps, and then 10 shoulder taps. Right. So 10 sit-ups, 10 dips, 10 penguin taps, and then 10 shoulder taps. So it's going to be a little bit of core, shoulder, tricep focus. 5 minutes. Last 5 minutes. Last 5 minutes. You still have another 25 seconds to cover though. So grab some water, team. Let's be in the comment section how you love gentlemen are feeling there. Sonette, good morning. Suzanne, good morning. Phil, Xbox, sponsor, Sam, Antoinette, loving us. Good stuff. Linda Kushler, CT. Good morning, Telma, CT. How are you? Xbox Spot team, we're here. We are going to go into our final push. This is the last 5 minutes of this workout. 10 sit-ups, 10 dips, 10 penguin taps, and then 10 shoulder taps. He's going to have it up on the screen. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Final 5 minutes here. Look at this, all of them in sync. Look at that. Look at that. There we go. It's 10, 10, 10. 10 sit-ups, 10 dips. So you're just going to sit up now as you're on the floor and just do your dips there. For 10, and then do 10 penguin taps. You're going back down and then rolling around for 10 shoulder taps. This is your final. 10, 10, 10. 10 sit-ups, 10 dips, 10 penguin taps and then 10 shoulder taps. Keep it there. Just, total of 10. On penguin taps. 10 each side. Sorry. Yeah. So it's 10 sit-ups. Yeah. 10 sit-ups, 10 dips, 10 penguin taps each side, and then 10 shoulder taps each shoulder as well. Okay. So the penguin taps and the shoulder taps are a total of 20. Anything you just update to 20 there makes more sense. Let's go. This is your final AMRAP team. This is going to take us right through to the end. Now you should push, empty that tank, leave nothing behind. I'm going to see you just leave it all out there on your mats right now. You're already a minute and a half into this AMRAP. Time flies and you're having fun, eh? Keep it there. Keep it there. Francis still has time to laugh here in the background. It's not working hard enough. I'm joking. Let's keep it up. You're a minute and 45 seconds in. Team. Stay with me. 10 sit-ups, 10 dips, into 20 penguin taps, and then 20 shoulder taps. Keep it there. Let's go. You've gone past the 2-minute mark. You've gone past that 2-minute mark. Let's work for it. Let's give yourself absolutely your best effort right now. Let's finish strong. Because you know what's after this? It's weekend! No, not today. We'll stretch you out yesterday. We'll stretch you. Keep it there. We've gone past the halfway mark. 20. 10 sit-ups, 10 dips, 20 penguin taps, and 20 shoulder taps. Good stuff, team. Keep it there. Keep working. Joe, how are you feeling? Good. 6.5. At this point, you can 2 minutes to go, team. You've got 120 seconds to go. Your final 2 minutes for today's session. And when we're done, we're going to just run through a little stretch. Keep it there. Keep pushing. Do not slow down. 10 sit-ups, 10 dips, 20 penguin taps, 20 shoulder taps. Remember to not lose your form. Focus on that technique. Focus on the form. Make sure that you are attempting and trying your best to give every rep and make it a perfect rep. Let's go. You got a minute and 20 seconds. Let's go. Push for it. Good stuff. This is your final stretch. You're going to catch it after this with one of our lovely members. Right, final 60 seconds. There we go. Now we're pushing for it. Now you empty that tank. You leave nothing behind and you work as hard as you can. 10 sit-ups, 10 dips, 20 penguin taps into 20 shoulder taps. 45 seconds, team. 45 seconds. Let's go. Give me everything now. Let's finish as strong as possible. Good stuff. Last 30 seconds. Let's go. How are we feeling? Yes, man. Keep it there. 25 seconds to go. We are going to move to the very last second here. Good stuff. 15 seconds. Come on. Let's push it. Right now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break summer. Ladies and gentlemen. Well done. So proud of you guys. What an effort. How are you feeling after that session? Feeling good? Well, you should. You guys are rocked up. You've ticked the box. You've accomplished something for the day. Now, team, Joey, I'm going to ask you to find us. I'm going to go straight into the interview. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a community member that we are celebrating today. But before we go there, I want you guys to log those dots. Remember to give us some feedback on your results if you wish. We would love to hear from you how you have improved and how you have, improved your numbers up against yourself. But once again, remember why we are here. Super proud of you. Log those dots. Let us know in the comment section how you're feeling. And let's bring in the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful community members here. Let's chat. Sean, how are you, buddy?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Kalika, good morning. How are you, Sean?
Got everyone working hard there this morning, huh?
Can you guys hear me, Sean?
Yeah.
Yes, there we go. Sorry, there we go. All right, I got you guys. Yeah, people are grafting here. They're just going through a little stress. Look at that. Ooh, not a good position for Joey there. But otherwise, good morning, Sean, Kalika. Lovely to have you guys with us here this morning. Would love to hear, first of all, starting with you, Kalika, to just share your experience and your journey thus far. When did you start with us at Jeff? And what has the journey been like for you, since you've started?
Okay, so I started last year, I think July. It's been just over a year now. And I just filled out something online, and the next minute Sean calls me. And I couldn't take the call because I was busy. And then I actually called him back, and he's like, "Oh, nobody ever calls me back." And he just said, "Okay, well, let's do this thing." And I was like, "No, but I just want to do like nutrition and just get my eating habits right." And he said, no, 5 days a week exercise. And I just took it as a sign that I must just go with it. And I just committed. And a year later, I've done multi-day hikes and kayaking in the sea and just living life to a much fuller extent, I think. Yeah.
Hello. I'm losing you guys here.
Come on, man.
Henny, why don't you just take me out and Sean lead interview? Sorry, my connection is dropping very badly. Shawnee, would you take over there? Sorry, Jam.
No worries, mate. No worries. Happy to. Just us,
Hi,
as it has
Sean.
been for the Good morning. No, but I think, obviously to sort of pick up where he was talking about was how this journey's been for you. And I think being on the inside, it's been an incredible experience for myself. Often we have the jokes and the laughs now about the conversations we were having in the beginning and talking about, a 5K would have been crazy, and talking about losing 10 kgs and 12 kgs. And now here we are, I think 26 down now. And as you say, you've been smashing multiple day hikes, getting yourself back into surfing, kayaking, the sunrise dances at the beach, a little bit of everything. It's opened up what seems like a whole different perspective in life now. And from a coaching side of things, that's absolutely what we love. So I always got to give you that well done.
Thank you, Sean. And I just want to say that this community is something else. It's not just a fitness community. It's really a support system of people connecting on a human level, even though we are chatting here virtually and have never even met face to face. There is a connection that goes deeper than just losing the weight and eating right. It's really a connection on a human level.
Yeah, I love that. And I think that's important to note, is that I think a lot of people feel isolated. They think it's just through a quick WhatsApp or a quick video chat every now and again, and that's it. But there are so many other people involved, and through the engagements on Facebook, the community events, it really shows that you're a part of something quite special. But I want to bring up as well, outside of the kilograms and centimeters, we need to talk about something that's very close to my heart, the non-scale victories. Let's talk a little bit about how life's changed just outside of the numbers and the figures. How have you found just life in general? A little bit more positivity, changing life as well. You're getting out a little bit more with the kid kind of thing. Like, how has your life changed outside of just the weight and the centimeters in the last year?
Yeah, so I always tell people, I've lost kilograms, but I've actually gained a lot more joy and self-worth and body positivity and just the connections with people, which is so valuable in life. And I've actually, how can I say, I was lost a bit before I started Jeff, with who I am as a person, and now I've like come back to that through the exercise and the nutrition and the connections with people. So
I love it.
Yeah, it really is life-changing.
And when was there a moment when you were sort of in the beginning when you started? Because I know a lot of people do. You begin and it's an overwhelming thing of thinking like, oh my gosh, I got to do this every day, and how am I going to get to the result? You start thinking so far. Was there a moment that came in the sort of first or second month where it clicked and you thought to yourself, you know what, this is actually pretty easily achievable. I can do this.
I don't know if there was a moment, but the exercising was kind of my only constant in the craziness of life. So I held onto that. It was the only thing that I felt that I could actually do and commit to, and I could control it. We had a very tough time at work. My business was under financial strain, and it was very, very uncertain times last year. So having that exercise that I needed to do was kind of the thing that helped me feel in control of my life at that time. And I just stuck to it. And then as I stuck to it, the kilograms started coming off, and I felt better, and I felt lighter, and I felt more hopeful for the future. So yeah, it was the best time in my life to get Jeff to come in. What did I want to say? Oh yes, in the first month, I think I didn't lose like a lot of kilograms, and I still remember you saying, yeah, it's not a lot, but don't worry, it will come. Your body's just like getting shocked and stuff. So what I want to tell people is just keep like sticking to it. It will come. Even if the kilograms don't fall off, your confidence in yourself and you will feel stronger will come. So
love it. And I love that you mentioned as well, you used the exercise as your constant when life got too hectic, because that's an easy, without being disrespectful, excuse for a lot of people to say, look, work's just manic, I can't do the workout today, or I'm too busy and I can't get stuck into this. But there are then the other side of people who, like you say, you use it as your release. It helps you find that normal part of your day, that little bit of self-focus. And that always, I think from the coaching side of things, always hits a little bit. We love to hear that type of thing. And then also to talk about the first month, it's a dark time in the coaching world to have those conversations, because not everybody's first month goes the same. Sometimes we might miss the mark nutritionally. We might set you the wrong program. Sometimes you build up a lot of muscle really quickly and you don't drop a lot of fats and water. But that's why we always talk about non-scale victories and the way you feel, the way you sleep, the way you're getting about. And I wanted to lead that into the next sort of the family side of things, if we can carry on with the non-scale victories. But how have you found your nutrition settling into the family? Are they all happy to eat as you eat? Are you finding yourself having to cook separately? Like, is this something that you've got the whole family on board?
Yeah, my husband, he likes to eat a lot, but he's a mountain biker, so he burns a lot of calories in one go. But he found, while I was doing my Jeff eating and really like looking at the portions and everything, he was doing like a hectic training program for cycling, but he wasn't losing any weight. And I said, no, you have to eat right. And now we cook the same meals, and he still has to learn a bit more about how the portions work, but he's also like scaled it down a bit and is seeing the results. And my son, he's almost 5 now. He also eats whatever we make. He's not a fussy eater, so that's easy. Yeah,
I love it. Because that, I think, ultimately is it's a very sustainable nutrition plan for anybody to eat. There's no ridiculous sacrifices. Yeah. It's with Tony, Sandy, and Adrian. They are phenomenal with the recipes they come up with. I think makes this a little bit easier as well. But
Sean, the one thing, the one thing that I always remember that you tell me is protein. That's like the key thing that you must have in your meals is the protein, and that has really changed the way I look at the food. Like I always look for where's the protein. Okay, if there's no meat, where's my beans or my lentils or whatever, just to get that in, and that really does make a difference how you fuel your body.
Yeah, the muscles. It's the direct muscle fuel. So it is important, be always typical guy, get your protein in, just have a protein shake with an extra scoop of protein, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say thank you again. I know I do ask a lot of you in terms of these live interviews because you've got such an incredible story to tell. I think you'll connect with so many different types of people from so many different walks of life. And it's always good to have that spoken about from the personal perspective. So thank you again for coming on board and for joining and just having a little bit of a chat about you.
Pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for celebrating me again. Yeah, I feel so privileged.
Well. Always. And now the next step of our journey is our one-on-one comes to an end, which is always the sad moment, but with confidence that you're going to move to the club and you'll be just fine. Your habits are incredible. I'll still pester you from the side every now and again. But looking forward to this next step in your journey now, to be able to go and take everything you've learned and take all that motivation you've gained and just be able to spread it around and smash the rest of your goals.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
That's to be good. We got a little bit of time left together before then anyway. But as again, thank you for the time. Have yourself absolutely incredible Saturday. We'll catch up Monday, ready to crack that whip and get the week started again.
Yes, we will do that.
Awesome. Thanks so much. And then I think I'm going to have to sign off for Louis as well, because I don't know if he's coming back here. But to everybody that did the workout and enjoyed it, good work there. Well done. You didn't miss much in terms of the Springbok game. So enjoy your Saturday, rather. Don't worry about that. And then back in from next week, September coming in hot. You all know about the new programs. If you haven't had a look at them, and let's ultimately make September something special. So thanks, everybody. Cool. Have a great Saturday.
Bye.
Variations and static squats, bar low impact variations. 3, 2, 1, time on.